G'day guys, how's it going? So in this video, I'm going to show you how we can read the value of an enum and use it to make decisions in our code. So just for context, if you weren't watching my previous video, I have an enum here called level. It has three values of beginner, intermediate, pro, right? It's linked to what we call an esports player, and there's a level there, right? Associated with that player. Then I have, as part of my struct implementation, I got a create function, and you can see that it's setting the level to beginner by default. And that is pretty much all you really need to know, because the rest of it is just me creating an instance of a player, and then basically I'm running promote a number of times. And this is to test out the logic above, that I've got in a comment. Cool, so that's what's here. Now, let's go through what the rules are that I want here. So, say I'm at the beginning and I'm a beginner. I'm going to call this promote function. I'm going to do the following, right? So, if my level is beginner, which it would be, I want to increase my salary by 30K. I also then want to go through the process of changing my level to intermediate. All right. Now, that's from the first promote. Then on the second promotion, this one here, I'm going to be intermediate. So, I'm going to get into this else if. I want to increase the salary by 80K, and then I want to change my level to pro. Cool. And then lastly, for any future promoter after that, it'll pretty much just do nothing, and everything will be the same. So that's essentially what I want here. Now, we've seen it before in a previous video, and that is the match keyword when we were looking at options. Well, that is how we're going to basically read the enum and then process this logic. So it looks a little something like this. We just type the word match, like so. And then we go self dot, and then the enum, which is level in this case. And then we have to define every single status, right? So we've got match, and then it says beginner, intermediate, and pro are not covered. So we have to cover each one of those. So I'm going to go level, beginner, and I'm going to set that like so. And then I'm going to do this 2 more times to capture all the scenarios. So we got this, then intermediate, and then pro. Now the error goes away because we've covered all three. And now we need to implement the rules that we have down here, right? So for beginner, we want to increase the salary by 30K. So let's go about doing that. So here I just go self.salary plus equals 30,000.0 because it's a float. And then it says change the level to intermediate. So we'll do that. Self.level equals, and then we go level, colon, intermediate. Cool. I'm going to pretty much copy this logic here because we're going to do something similar for intermediate. So we're going to increase it to 80 and set it to pro. So I go pro, and instead of 30, it's going to be 80. Cool. And for the last one, we said do nothing. So essentially, we've already achieved that by just having it do curly brace. So let's delete these comments now that we've filled in the requirements and test this out. So how I'm testing it is I'm promoting and then I'm checking the state of the player after the fact. So let's run this just to check that this code works. And if I go to the top of this list, we've got player one initially. You can see that their salary was 50,000, which is the default value here when we call create. And the level is beginner. Cool. And then on the second one, we've upgraded to intermediate, and our salary's got up by 30K to 80,000. Right. So that's executed this code here. Then on the next promotion, we've gone up to pro, and we've gone up to 160,000, and that's because we added 80,000 in. And then finally, when we tried to call promote again, well, it kept everything the same because we told it not to do anything. Cool. So this is one way that we can use an enum to make decisions in our business logic, or just in our structs altogether, and change the state of a struct. Cool. So that's what I'm going to end the video for this one. So I'll see you all in the next one.